Hi there, future investors. If you're here, that means you're ready to take control of your financial future. And I'm super excited to help you take those first steps. Whether you're brand new to investing or just looking for simple ways to grow your wealth, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll break everything down into easy-to-follow strategies that you can start using right away. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's dive into the world of investing. But before we jump in, let's first understand what investing really means and why it's so important for your financial future. Alright, let's start with the basics. What is investing? At its core, investing is putting your money to work for you, instead of just letting it sit in a savings account. When you invest, you purchase something, whether it's stocks, bonds, real estate, or other assets, hoping that it will increase in value over time. Think of it like planting a seed. The more you nurture it, the bigger your financial tree will grow. And the best part? You don't need a ton of money to get started. You just need the right mindset and strategy. Now, why is 2025 such a great time to start investing? Well, let's face it, time waits for no one, right? The earlier you start, the more opportunity you have to grow your money. In 2025, we're seeing all kinds of exciting changes in the markets and new opportunities popping up, especially with emerging technologies and industries. But most importantly, investing now allows you to build the wealth you'll need for your future goals, whether that's buying a home, saving for retirement, or securing your financial freedom. Okay, let's talk about one of the most important lessons in investing, starting early. You may have heard it before, but it's so crucial. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow, thanks to the magic of compound interest. Let's say you start investing just $100 a month at 20 years old, versus starting at 30. Even though you're putting in the same amount, the person who starts earlier will end up with a lot more money down the road, thanks to compound interest. It's like planting that tree earlier, so it has more time to grow tall and strong. Speaking of compound interest, let's take a moment to understand just how powerful it really is. Imagine you invest $1,000 today, and over time, you earn interest on it. But here's the cool part. You don't just earn interest on your initial $1,000, you earn interest on your interest too. It's like a snowball effect. Your money starts growing faster and faster as time goes on. This is why starting early is so important. The longer you wait, the less time your money has to compound. So, get started now and let the magic happen. Now that we know why starting early is so important, let's dive into some simple investment strategies to help you get started. Strategy 1. Low-cost index funds. These are great for beginners because they let you invest in a wide range of stocks without needing to pick individual companies. Think of it like spreading your investment across a basket of different stocks, which helps reduce risk. Strategy 2. Dollar-cost averaging. This strategy involves investing a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, no matter what the market is doing. It helps you avoid the emotional roller coaster of trying to time the market. And lastly, strategy 3. Investing for the long term. Patience is key when it comes to investing. If you're investing for long-term goals, don't stress over short-term market fluctuations. Stick with your plan and let time work its magic. Now, let's dive into one of the most popular ways to invest, the stock market. When you buy stocks, you're actually buying a small piece of a company. Over time, as the company grows and becomes more profitable, the value of your stock can increase. But here's the thing, stocks can also go down in value. That's why it's so important to understand the risks involved and why diversification, spreading your investments, is crucial. If you're just starting out, you might want to stick to lower-risk stocks or even exchange-traded funds, ETFs, which offer a mix of stocks. Now, let's talk about bonds. Bonds are basically loans that you give to companies or governments in exchange for interest over time. While they don't offer the same growth potential as stocks, they can be a safer option for more conservative investors. Think of them as a more predictable investment. They provide a steady income stream. So if you're someone who wants a bit less risk in your portfolio, bonds might be a great option to explore. If stocks and bonds aren't your thing, let's talk about real estate. Investing in property is a great way to build wealth over time, especially if property values increase in your area. You can buy homes, rental properties, or even invest in real estate investment trusts, REITs, which let you invest in real estate without actually owning a property. Real estate is a tangible asset. It's something you can see, touch, and feel, which makes it appealing for a lot of people. But, just like with stocks, there's always some risk involved, so make sure to do your homework before diving in. Now let's talk about ETFs and mutual funds. These are investment funds that pool money from different investors to buy a collection of stocks, bonds, or other assets. ETFs, exchange-traded funds, are traded on the stock market, and their value changes throughout the day. Mutual funds, on the other hand, are only traded at the end of the day, and they typically have higher management fees. The best part? Both allow you to diversify your investments without having to pick individual stocks or bonds yourself. Think of them as pre-made baskets of investments. Okay, time for a quick reality check. Risk versus reward. Every investment has some level of risk. Risk is the chance that your investment might lose value, while reward is the potential for your investment to grow over time. Generally, the higher the risk, the higher the potential reward. For example, stocks tend to be riskier, but they also have higher growth potential. Bonds, on the other hand, are safer but offer lower returns. It's up to you to decide how much risk you're comfortable with. And remember, never invest money you can't afford to lose. Let's talk about diversification. And no, I'm not talking about eggs. Diversification simply means spreading your investments across different types of assets to reduce risk. Think of it like a balanced diet. You wouldn't eat only one food group, right? You need variety. By diversifying, you protect yourself from major losses in one area if another investment doesn't perform well. So instead of putting all your money into one stock or one type of investment, spread it out across different assets. Of course, as anyone would agree, investing isn't a set-it-and-forget-it kind of thing. You need to check in on your investments from time to time to make sure they're on track. But don't stress over every little fluctuation in the market. Long-term goals are what matter most. Still, it's important to keep an eye on your progress and make adjustments if needed. So, there you have it. Investing for beginners in a nutshell. The key takeaway? Start early, stay patient, and choose a strategy that works for you. Remember, the world of investing is all about growing your wealth and securing your future. And with the right knowledge and tools, you can definitely make it happen. If you enjoyed this video and found these tips helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends who could use a little investing wisdom. Have any questions or want more tips? Drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy investing.